No, I'm told I'm pretty hard to forget. I mean, come on. Come on. Am I not the most charming mofo you met since that pig from Green Acres? Don't say you don't. All right. But let's be honest. To know me is to love me. And the question is, why? Why am I unforgettable to some people? Why am I hard to forget? And is it that I say things that are controversial sometimes and get me in trouble? Sure, that's probably a big part of it. Is it because I'm talented and know my stuff? Probably not. It might be, but probably not. Is it because I understand who I am and what I do and who my perfect consumer is? Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably the one. Now, it wasn't always that way. It hasn't always been that way. And there was a point in time when I pulled my punches and I used to be really vague about what I did. I used to think if I cast a wide enough net, then there's a good chance I'm going to catch more fish. And that's not really how it works when you're on my scale, when you're a small business like myself, self-employed. It caused a lot of confusion in people. It caused a lot of issues. And I was getting all kinds of bad referrals. I was upsetting customers because I wasn't the right experience for them. They didn't understand what I did. It was a whole shebang thing for about a year or so. Now, before we get too far into it, let's start thinking and have a conversation about how consumers understanding what we do, speeds up the conversion process. How if they understand our specific special niche, then that will help them make a better purchasing decision and help them refer to their friends and family for us. All right, let's get into it on the other side. I'll see you there. Hey there, welcome back. I'm E.H. Howard, and this is The Conversation. It's a place where we engage in a dialogue about the challenges that we as self-employed, small home and solo businesses face. It's challenges that big business doesn't. And let's back up for a moment, okay? To kind of get back to what we were talking about earlier. We, as a business, we want to be remembered. That is a huge part of what we do. If we are not remembered, we are not going to grow. We are not going to. A business that is easily forgotten is a business that is out of business next month. We want to be easy to remember, all right? And we want to trust that when consumers need us, they're going to remember us and they're going to remember us accurately, all right? As a self-employed small home business, we don't have access to all of the things that the big businesses do, all right? We don't have a massive sales and marketing department. We don't have a budget for that. We don't have the resources it takes to make that happen. So our go-to for sales and marketing is always networking, social media, and personal connection referrals, all right? We want quality referrals through our networking efforts. Now, the core idea in all of those, the three things that are very important to us, again, those are social media, networking, and referrals, is accurate word of mouth, all right? If people don't understand what you do and how you do it accurately, they cannot refer you in a way that will make you and the referral happy, all right? Now, there are a lot of businesses that go on the idea that if just because somebody loves you, buying from you, they think you're amazing, they're already on board, that means that they understand you, that they get you, and that they can accurately refer you to other like-minded consumers, all right? The goal in all of this, we want them to understand who we are so they can tell people who they think will benefit from our services, our goods, our business, to get them to buy, all right? To get them to buy. It's like having an unpaid sales and marketing team at our fingertips, all right? The only thing that we need to do is we need to activate them by teaching them accurately what we say and how we say it. That's how it's supposed to work, all right? It's the idea that we're going to tell one person, they're going to tell two people. Now, if you don't train, and you know, train is a broad word here. If you don't educate them on what to say and how to say it, then you are leaving chance. You're going to run on chance as your sales and marketing tool. And the universe has to be in perfect alignment for that chance to actually pay off, for that chance to actually give you what you're looking for, which is a quality referral, which is more business, all right? If you take if you take control of the situation, you are not leaving anything to chance, and there's a potential for everybody to be winning. It's a winner-winner chicken dinner situation. All right. Now, getting quality referrals isn't rocket science. It's not something that you have to like take courses on, or really, it's really simple. All right. It is the basis of most sales and marketing since the dawn of time. Now, if you want quality referrals, you have to give your super fans, your Bettys, activated to do the heavy lifting. And you need to do your part in that, which is you need to be easy to remember, and you need to demonstrate to them all of the things that you want them to say to other consumers. All right. Now, you're sitting there thinking, duh, EH, tell me something I don't know. That's duh. How do I do that? Great. Easy to remember is a direct result of your consumers having a clear and concise understanding of what you do, your specific space in the market and the industry, why you do it, and who it's right for. All right. Those are 4 things. You got to remember every time you're talking to somebody, that's the things you keep wanting to bring up. You keep wanting to mention things like, and don't say things like, people like you. Really be specific. People like you, Marge, who love computers, who love social media, really drill down and get them to understand that there is a specific person that you are looking for. All right. Any confusion or misunderstanding or vagueness will cause everybody problems. All right. Because I'm trying to find you business. I love your business. I think you're great. You're the best thing to come around since sliced white bread. But when my friends start asking me questions about you, I don't really have the answers. And so then I start filling in from my experiences what I think they might do. For example, let me give you a thing. When I first started with the design office, I kind of kept it very vague. I just said design. And I had people asking if I was an interior designer or a fashion, because to them, design was very vague. And I totally understood where they were coming from. That then got me bad referrals because people would see, oh, he does design, he must do this, so I'm going to refer him because my friend is looking for somebody. And it became a real issue because nobody was happy. All right. Now, the problem with referrals is they are happening behind the scenes. You don't even know they're happening. You don't even know that someone is talking to someone about you until that person comes in and tells you, right? It's out of sight, out of mind. They always happen away from you. So you need to trust that your consumers are speaking about you in an accurately effective way. They are selling you in the ways that make sense. And that right there is the problem. All right. Right there. Most of us assume that the word rightly means that if consumers are buying, they get us. We think they know us, they love us. The rest will just fall into place. And there are a lot of assumptions left there. There's a lot left to chance again. And we can't have chance being the basis of our sales and marketing. We need to take some control. Now, we are the masters of our destiny, or so we're constantly told by everybody, right? That assumes that we are controlling what happens. We have the power to craft what we want and in the way we want it. Now, that's an active process. That is not a passive one. That means, and buckle up, buckaroos, this is going to be a tough pill to swallow. It is all on you. All right. Now, when I say get quality referrals and educate and train them, I am talking about demonstrating through modeling how to talk about your products, how to talk about your services, mention things about your business. We go into a lot of these things in all of the units every week and all of the conversations that we're having. It is about you being specific and understanding how to speak direct to your consumer. You know your consumer. Your consumer is you. You should know how to speak to them, and you should be able to talk to them in ways that make sense. For me, for example, I'm a visual person. So somebody, particularly financial people, I'm always telling them, you need to explain it to me so I can see it. I can't make sense of numbers unless I can visualize them. I'm a visual learner. So they have learned how to talk to me. And in turn, I can talk to people who are like myself, visual people, in the way that they've taught me to talk about it. One of the great ones was from years ago. I was at a networking event and somebody explained financial ups and downs, the stock market and interest rates and things as a series of elevators. to this day, it still has stuck with me because they explained it in a way that made sense to me, that I can then go and explain to somebody else. And therein is how you get those quality referrals. Because it is not enough to know me. It is not enough to love me. You got to get out there and make them get you some more business. But if consumers understand what you do, what makes you unique and special, then they can accurately sell you. Then you can grow your business. And isn't that what we all want? All right, I'm E.H. Howard, and this has been The Conversation, a place where we kind of sit down and talk about some of the bring up some of the topics that are vastly important to small home solopreneur businesses, the self-employed, freelancers, you name it. All right, please leave likes and comments below. I'd like to start having a conversation on some of these topics, so don't be hesitant to have some input. Let's discuss the topic. I mean, it's the point of the show, right? The conversation. Like and follow me on social media. Make sure you like and subscribe below so you can get all the latest videos when they come out. They come out hopefully like 2 a week, and they're all tied to whatever the unit topic is we're talking about this week. The topic this week, it's all understanding. If you aren't sure where to go or how to get started on any of this, visit hub.ehhoward.com. Every week there, you'll have the list of the map of what we're talking about and how we're talking about it, with links to all of the different videos and content. And other than that, I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye.